Well, hello. I would just like to introduce you all to For All of Us Transitional Improvements. This was actually started back in late June, or I'll say before that, because 2 weeks I sat at the computer, had this vision in my head, and went to typing away, develop an actual business plan. So we actually started off as LLC. We was incorporated in July of 2022. My thing is coming up with this, homelessness is a problem everywhere, not just in New Mexico, not just a Texas thing, it's a worldwide problem. And my thing is, what are we doing to try to assist? We can't solve all the problem because it's going to be there. But when I think about, help and a hand up, I think about For All of Us Transition Improvements. Again, we walk with them. We can't do the work for them. We can supply the tools, and it's up to them to put the tools in their toolbox. Like I said, if you don't have empathy, and compassion in your heart, this is not the place for you. When you come here, we are a family. I tell them when they come in, automatically, hey, when you become a part of For All of Us, you become a part of our family. And it's about not being blood, but just being family. If you're looking for structure and you're looking for a way back to self-sufficiency, this is a place for you. But you do have to do the work. Like I said, again, it is structure. When you first come here, your first 30 days, you are here. A lot of people don't like that. No, it's not about, walking off this and that, this and that. No, we have rules, we have regulations that you have to follow. Like I said, some people, again, why he said not friends, you can't be everyone's friend. But as long as you're there to help and assist along the way, not about a handout or anything to that nature, sometimes you will lose friendship. But the most important thing is you're getting from point A to point B back to self-sufficiency. You going out of here living a healthy and stable life because something happened along the way to actually change the situation. People, have gotten displaced. Why? To me, that's another problem. We're not the community that we used to be here in Curry County. We actually help all of New Mexico, so it's not just confined to Curry County. Just like with the unhoused people here, I don't like to say homeless people, but unhoused and displaced people, the problem is here. But again, what are you doing to help and assist? Well, if you come here, you're going to learn budgeting. You're going to learn nutrition, health and hygiene, suicide prevention. We have peer counseling. We do town halls, and that's basically like where we bond with one another on Wednesday nights. Again, you have GED for those that do not have a GED. Yes, eventually they will have housing, but like I say, everything is a process and through a phase. Like I say, we have had, some successful family reunifications that has actually transitioned out. Not going to lie, everyone has not been a success story. Again, we believe in meeting them where they're at. Me, myself, I believe meeting them where they're at. This has just been a difficult thing, but like I said, I think it's a God thing. I do this paying it forward. Because like I said, it was a work in progress for me. It took a village to raise me. So no one gave up on me, so definitely don't want to give up on them. Every day that I tell them again that they matter because they do. Some people, they are embarrassed about their situation. Well, it's not being embarrassed. It's about self-empowerment. And like I said, just giving them the tools, like I said again, that they can utilize. Once they successfully transition out of here, they will be back on their own. We actually partner with Mac 25. Renee actually does the life skills. We partner with Dr. Yancey. She's doing anger management. Like I said, the food bank, they're supplying the food boxes, and Miss Yandy Burke, she's actually doing nutrition. Matter of fact, they just planted some plants or whatever, and they're getting ready to take them outside and grow. So I wanted them to have that program, because with the food boxes, they can learn eventually how many different meals and different things that they can make from that food box that's given to them. Again, when they come in here, a lot of them, don't have, self-identifying information. Some people might not think that that's a big deal, but it is, helping them reestablish whether it's a driver's license, an ID, a social security card, birth certificate. Those things, you have to have that in order to do anything, to apply for any kind of program. Those are things that you need. Some people don't have those resources. We actually collab with mental health here, CYFD here, again, the United Way, the Salvation Army, because, we do get referrals. I'm not going to lie, like I say, started this out, I had a small savings, took out bank loans and different things like that because, basically I've been self-supported. We as an organization, yes. But, we want the community to embrace us and we want to embrace the community. But it's just not there and we are struggling. So I'm not going to lie. People always say, Cherry, what is the immediate need? Again, funding. We need volunteers because, again, if you don't have empathy and compassion in your heart, this is not the place for you because I'm not going to say this is easy. But like I said about paying paying it forward and you really want to make a difference in someone's life, this is the start. This is where you can come. So again, people say, Sherry, why do you do this? Again, it's the sparkle in their eye. Like I said, this year has been the first of everything because it was actually founded and started in 2022. I'm president and founder of the program For All of Us Transitional Improvements. Again, I don't like to say the I thing, but I travel back and forth, because I actually reside in Dallas. I commute, as much as possible. This time I've been here over a month because, again, I don't want people that's a part of a problem. You have to be a part of the solution to be here. And again, if you're not here to be, substantial in the growth of their process or progress, this is not the place for you and you won't be here. A lot of times, I sit outside in the middle of my car at nighttime, make sure that both of the residents' houses are safe. Because on the men's side, we can actually house 38. On the women's side, we can house 12. So again, making sure that they are safe and sound and secure. I actually sit out there in my car to watch both houses because we don't have the help. We need bodies. But people that's going to be dependable, that's going to be strong. I mean, you have to have, a unified front to actually carry this through. This is not a me thing. It's a we thing. Again, like I say, just giving back. I mean, we need help. Because, again, I tell them every day, again, they matter. They matter. They want a healthy, productive community. They talk about recidivism, but if you give them tools that they can use to be productive citizens again, it can happen. It's not impossible. They talk about because someone you might have a mental, deficiency or a mental disease. They can be helped also, but are we trying to help? So again, you don't turn a blind eye away because, they are hungry. They want to be helped. They want to live a healthy and productive life again. But sometimes some people just need a little bit more help or a higher level of care than, some people are willing to provide. But if you take the time and you show them that you care, you can make a difference. So again, being part of For All of Us, this is a family. Again, they give back. No one here is lazy. They're not looking for a handout. They just want a hand up, and that's what it's about. So again, just be productive, be a part of this. Everybody want to talk about it and say negative things, but if you've never been here, because every day is open house, you're more than willing to come, any hour. Because we love to show our facility. We love to talk. They are friendly. They are respectful. So it's different things that they actually get here. Like I said, something as simple as a yes ma'am, no ma'am, a thank you, common courtesies, principalities. One resident, he said that, I taught him something about integrity. I said didn't know what integrity was. He really didn't care. But I kept saying it so much and this and that, and he finally looked it up. Now to this day, he's a total epitome of integrity. I am so proud of him. He has a job. I mean, now he believes in himself because he used to put himself down all the time. No, and that's what I told him again. You have to like yourself. You have to love yourself. Know your work. It's about self-empowerment. So again, they can do it and they are doing it. So again, they just need a fair chance at life just like anyone else because they are productive. But sometimes people don't give them the fair shake that is actually deserved because they talk about, the homelessness and having them in their community, their neighborhood, this and that, this and that. They're citizens just like anyone else. They're human. So I think that's the thing that actually people are not aware of. But you would be surprised if you came down and you got involved or you just sat down and actually just spoke to them. You would be surprised what you would get from them and you can actually learn from them. I have, just like they say they get so much from me, I get so much from them. And like I say, this is why I do it. Like I said, it's hard, I'm not going to lie, physically, mentally, man, I'm exhausted. But, I made the commitment because I had a vision. So I got to see this commitment through because I'm never going to give up on them because they're not giving up on me. So it's about having that unity, establishing that bond. Because, again, once they leave here, they can and they will. So again, like I said, For All of Us, we're so many things. Like I said, we do nutrition, like I said, I forgot, Citizens Bank, Miss Marcy, she came in and taught financial literacy. Miss Shirley over at U.S. Bank, they're coming in and teach some classes, like I say, Matt, Crystal Lopez. I mean, wow, they would do agriculture, and we had 2 residents that actually got onto that program. They were actually hired that same day that she came in and held a class. We have pastoral guidance. So we're so blessed, like I say, because yes, people are starting to embrace this program and this is truly needed because again, that will be a healthy them once they get up out of here. But like I said, We're standing on faith. Like I said, we do need help. We do need support because God is keeping our lights on. God is keeping this water. Man, pavement arrangers, that is the story of our life. But again, if you have faith and, you stand fast and be immovable, this is going to work. This is going to work because we're in too far for it not to. And then again, at the end, I will say they matter. So please, we do need help. We need volunteers. If it's any kind of service that's going to help them along the way to be just self-empowered and get that self-sufficiency back, we beg you to come. So I thank you for this time. Thank you for this interview. And I pray to God that, this will touch your heart. Like I say, if you have any kind of doubts or you're just curious about what we do here, again, you're more than welcome to come. We are 24/7. We're actually a transitional home. We're not a shelter. Do want to clarify that because a lot of people, they don't realize, and we feel bad when we have to refer them to other places, but we're not a shelter. When you come here on a bare minimum, it's a 6 months commitment. Again, like I said, not everyone is successful because some people just don't like the rules here because your first 30 days you are confined to the facility unless that you need to go get, like I said, an ID, a social security card, birth certificate, or something to that nature. Or if you have a doctor's appointment or something to that nature, yes, you will be allowed to do that. But anything else, no. After your first 30 days, then you go through gradual steps. It's different levels that you graduate to. Because again, it's reestablishing yourself. That's what it's about. So you got to want it. Like I say again, we can walk right beside them, but they have to do the work. We can provide the tools, but they got to pick up that tool and use that tool. So again, I thank you. Again, if you would love to be involved, we would love to have you. We would love to, give you the tours. People know I'm very talkative. I can be long-winded, so I'm not gonna be selfish. I'm gonna get up off of here and I'm gonna let someone else do the interview. But again, we're at 712 Rancher as well as 716 Rancher, Clovis, New Mexico 88101. If you would like the phone, call us. It's 575-218-3325. We do have a website, and that is the number 4, allustransitions.org. We also have a donor page also if you would love to go online and donate. Like I said, we actually take in-kind, donations, whether it's clothes, towels, washing powder, anything that it takes for you to be successful and live, in your household. That's what it takes for us to actually, provide for them as well. So anything is appreciated, like I say, your time or anything else, we welcome that. If you have, any kind of resources, a class, a service that you can offer that's going to be productive for them to be productive once they transition out, we welcome for you to come in, and share that with us, and where we can get you in the lineup, for our scheduled events for the services as well. So again, we are at 712 Rancher as well as 716 Rancher, Clovis, New Mexico 88101. God bless and thank you.